So that's the main goal within your household, is to keep your family safe, whether it's from fire, whether it's from or whether it's even carbon monoxide. It's always the best, is the main goal, is to make sure that you're taking care of your house. So one of the things that we do look at, or that we do recommend you doing, is making sure that you have a fire extinguisher in your house, just in case a fire ever starts, whether it's in the kitchen or just in the house in general, that you do have a fire extinguisher that does work and that has been serviced. I would double check on that. Another thing too is, which we've just passed it here in Ohio, which was a daylight savings time in across the country, but here, just thinking about it, but usually whenever it's daylight savings time, people always recommend that you check your fire extinguishers, and then you also change the batteries in your smoke detectors, and then your carbon monoxide detectors, if they do require batteries, that you do change those like once a year. That's what they recommend. Obviously, you can change them more often, because the smoke detectors and the carbon monoxide detectors are a big help to a household, especially whenever it detects it. So you always want to make sure that they are working, and that they are working to their highest level possible. Another thing too is, whenever you're looking at battery replacements, some of the batteries in different types of items, like your sump pump backup battery powered system, the batteries are different, but we always want to make sure that those are working and that they are sufficient, that you do check those regularly. I would suggest every month, just to make sure that it is working, that the batteries are good to go, and that the system is working, just in case something like that happens. Being in Ohio, you never know what kind of weather you're going to get, or how much weather or rain you're going to get at one time, and sometimes it does come down in a hurry. We've seen a couple flash flood incidents within the last year, and then there's been multiples here in Ohio, especially over the last 5 years, that in places in Ohio, or locally here in Central Ohio, where we don't really see that much rain. So just preparing for the spring, and like the rain that we've gotten already this early in March this season, it's been a lot. So the ground is pretty saturated. So we just want to make sure that that battery backup power is working on your sump pump as well. It's always good to take safety precautions within your house to make sure that the batteries are changed regularly. If you can't remember the last time you changed them, just go ahead and just replace them. You'll be thankful for it if you do ever need that. So I would do that regularly. They do say once a year on the smoke detectors and the carbon monoxide, but if you do it more often than that, it's the better. Just as long as you're making sure that you're checking the batteries regularly, making sure that they are working and that they are serviceable, and that the detectors are working, because they are there to detect any hindrance or any smoke, fire, anything of that nature, to help you and your family stay safe. So that's the main goal within your household, is to keep your family safe, whether it's from fire, whether it's from people outside, or whether it's even carbon monoxide. It's always the best, is the main goal, is to make sure that you're taking care of your house, keeping it up, and then also doing the best that you can to make sure that your whole house is safe.
Just remember to check your batteries regularly. It's something that can be easily forgotten, but it's a necessity for you and your family's safety.